Postman's been, the postman has been. Today's a good day. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well. The postman's just been, and I think I might have two lenses in here from Sigma. So let's crack it open and have a little look. Scissors. Oh. Be careful. So the great guys at Sigma have very kindly lent me a couple of lenses to try. This stuff, you can eat this stuff. Did you know you can eat this stuff? I'm not going to eat it on camera, but I'm pretty sure you can eat this stuff. These things stink as well. So in here, the very, very kind guys at Sigma have lent me a couple of lenses, and I am so excited to try these out. Oh, these are going to go everywhere, these little white things, aren't they? Well, let's get rid of that. Oh yes. So right, in this box we have the 14-24 2.8 L mount for my Lumix camera, and this one I'm really excited about, the 100-400 f5 to 6.3 400 mil, 400 millimeters. I've never had that sort of focal range, so I am looking forward to trying this bad boy out. So let's get inside and have a little look. Oh, there she is. What a beast. Now you guys know I bought the 50mm 1.4 from Sigma not long ago, and the optics are just stunning. It's so sharp, and when I was in touch with Sigma and they said they're going to send me out a couple of lenses to try, you can imagine my excitement. I was dead excited, and this was one of the lenses I really wanted to try, because this is one of the lenses that I would buy tomorrow. Lumix currently don't have a super telephoto lens. The 70-200 over there is the biggest lens that Lumix do. There is, I think, something coming out in the future, maybe 70-300, but I really wanted to try out the 100-400 from Sigma because I've heard some really good things about this lens. So first impressions, as soon as I've taken out the box, is it feels just as good, if not better, than my 50mm art lens over there. And oh wow, it's a beast. Look at the size of this thing. It's so good. I'm so looking forward to getting out and trying that 400mm range. Maybe if I can go up to those high points where I was photographing Coleman's Hill a couple of weeks ago from a distance, that 400mm range might come in really handy for that. So maybe we'll try and get up there and do that when the weather gets better, because it's been awful recently, hasn't it? It really has been bad. Let's pop that big bad boy over there. And now this lens. I am super excited about this lens. So I've gone telephoto, super telephoto, and then super wide. 16mm is my widest lens over there, the 16-35. This is 14mm. 14-24 2.8. So it's super fast. It'd be really good for astro as well, actually. And I don't do astro, but I'd like to give it a go really with this. I think it would be good. Oh wow, this thing is amazing. Let's put that box out of the way. Oh okay, this is stunning. The build quality of this is just oh wow. Can you see that big bulbous optic? Look at that beauty. And that's what's allowing me to get right out to 14mm, is that big bulbous front element. So you can't use filters or the generic filters that I have with this lens. You'd have to have a big 150mm system. So it has its limitations, but 14mm is going to give a very nice perspective. I think it might look quite nice down at the cob actually, because I've not actually seen a super wide shot of the cob. Most of the time I shoot around about 16-18mm on the cob. If I can find a composition at 14mm, then that could be quite nice. That could be a really unique composition. So build quality on this lens is pretty much exactly the same as the 50mm 1.4 I have over there. It looks pretty much identical. Same nice black metal casing, and it's just stunning. Good weight to it as well. You can tell there's a lot of good glass in here. So the weather has been absolutely awful for the last couple of days. We've had so much rain. It's just been so tedious. I've been stuck in here at my desk waiting for these lenses to arrive, really eager to get out and shoot. And yeah, it's not very nice today either, but tomorrow morning is looking reasonably okay. So I might drag myself out down to the beach because it's not far from me, and try and get a shot super wide of the cob. So let's wrap things up here now. I'm going to have a little play with this and we will resume in the morning. Well, it's the next day and we are down at the beach, and it's so nice coming down to Lyme. I love coming down to the Cobb. It just brings back all the memories of my childhood, and I absolutely love it. I love the Cobb, I love the composition, I love everything about it. And this morning's looking like it could be quite promising. There's a bit of mist kicking around on the sea over near Charmouth and Golden Cap, and there's a big gap on the horizon. And when there's a big gap and you've got cloud immediately above it, it's more like medium cloud, so it's not super high, so it'll catch as the sun comes up. You know it's going to be quite good, and fingers crossed it could be really good. So I'm just experimenting with different compositions with the 14mm. I did manage to get out last night actually. It did clear up in the end. I'll pop the image I got up on screen for you guys now. And it was, yeah, super wide at 14mm, and I'm amazed at the amount that you can get in. And also the sharpness of this lens is just mind-blowing. For a zoom lens, it's as sharp as a prime, and it's very surprising. So I'm just going to work on this composition and finish off this shot that I'm doing, and I'll talk you guys through it in a moment. But hopefully we could get a nice bit of light this morning. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. So I've got an image in the bag already, and it was really nice actually having 14mm because I could experiment slightly with different compositions. The sky wasn't too great though, because we're about half an hour now before sunrise, and that kind of pre-dawn glow that you get about an hour before sunrise kind of fizzled quite quickly this morning, and now it's just waiting for the light, I think. As the sun comes up at about 20 to 8, which is in about 20 minutes, half an hour time, that's when we could get some nice light. So I've set up a composition that again is a little bit different, super wide, getting in the whole Cobb. And then there's still loads of negative space out to the right hand side where hopefully we should be able to get a nice sky. That's what I'm hoping to do, but it's just so nice to be out. The weather's been, it's just been awful for the last couple of days, and I've been feeling so unmotivated to do anything and just dragging yourself out. And even if it wasn't a good sunrise this morning, it just doesn't matter. It's just so nice to be out in the fresh air, breathing in all the sea air and just listening to the waves and just waking up, and just I love it so much. And it's lovely at the minute because just over there I can see it in the end of my composition. I'll zoom in on that camera and show you guys in a minute, but there's a big layer of mist just coming out of Charmouth and going along the sea, and it just looks lovely. It really looks lovely. It's so nice to be out. So the light is slowly starting to happen. The high cloud is just starting to catching now. And I thought I would quickly talk about the lens and my first impressions and what I think about it just before the sun comes up and I try and grab a shot. This lens feels fantastic. The only limitation I think to me at the moment is I can't put filters on it. So at the minute I'm having to just go with whatever the shutter speed is with regards to settings, because I can't change it, I can't slow down the water, I can't do anything. So the shot is going to be what it is, perfectly exposed, however that will be. That's the only limitation. I absolutely love it. The 14mm is just, like, I love 16mm, I love wide angle shots, but to stretch it even more and have the amount of sharpness that this lens has is mind-blowing. If I could put circular filters on it, it would be absolutely amazing. I mean, if it was like an 85 or 92mm front element and it wasn't bulbous and you could put screw-on filters or case magnetic filters on, then it would be absolutely amazing. Now, you can put filters in the back. I don't really like fiddling around with the back of lenses and sensors and that sort of thing, so I try not to ever get involved with any of that sort of thing, but I think that's the only limitation to me. But I think I would overcome it if I had this lens, and I think I would just shoot conditions as they are, just because I could have that 14mm. Other than that, it's amazing. The build quality is fantastic, the optics are brilliant, it's so sharp, it's mind-blowing. The colour rendition is lovely, it's just beautiful. Now we're just starting to get some light, just starting to get a little bit of colour up there. Hopefully when the sun breaks in a moment, it's going to be about a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, I can get a little bit of sunlight to just lift the scene, and that'll be lush. And then I will be going home, cooking some sausages, sticking a coffee on and chilling out for the rest of the day. But it's been so nice to get out. Hopefully we can get a shot. Come on, let's have some colour. Okay, the sun is just breaking now. I am having to focus stack these images this morning because at 14mm it's super wide and it doesn't matter where you focus. If you focus close or if you focus far away, bits are going to be soft, so I'm just working my way throughout the scene, around the cob, 5 or 6 shots, working all the way around, and this is looking marvellous. Oh, this is lovely. And we might even get a sun star. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is exactly what we want. Oh, stunning. I'll pop this image up on screen for you guys in a moment. As you can see by the colour of my face and my camera, the sun is up and it is glorious. What a fantastic lens. This is just stunning. That image is just beautiful. I just love it so much. It brings back so many memories of Lyme, and I love that really wide composition with the sun coming up over the sea. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider clicking subscribe below. Give us a like. Tell us what you think down in the comments, and I will see you guys next week.